Have you ever wondered why waking up before Fajr is called a miracle? Imagine a time when the world is still, the air is calm, and your heart can connect deeply with Allah. This quiet hour is a hidden treasure, filled with mercy, acceptance of du'as, and spiritual renewal. In this video, we will explore why the Prophet Muhammad Salallahu Alayhi Wasalam and the companions Razi Allah Tala Anhu valued these precious moments and how it can transform your heart and life. Waking up 1 hour before Fajr is a powerful act of faith that shows sincerity and love for Allah. At this time, distractions are minimal, and the heart is more receptive to remembrance and reflection. Choosing to leave comfort for worship strengthens self-discipline and purifies intentions. This early awakening trains the soul to prioritize the hereafter over worldly ease. In these quiet moments, a believer experiences a deeper awareness of Allah's presence. The stillness allows prayers to come from the heart, not just the tongue. Over time, this practice nurtures humility, patience, and consistency in worship, shaping a stronger spiritual identity and a more mindful relationship with Allah throughout the day. In the final part of the night, Allah opens the doors of mercy in a way unmatched by any other time. It is a moment when sincere repentance carries special weight, and heartfelt supplications are honored. Tears shed in private, away from the eyes of people, hold deep value because they reflect true dependence on Allah alone. This sacred time invites the believer to ask boldly, whether for forgiveness, guidance, healing, or relief from hardship. Du'as made with honesty and patience during these moments often bring calm to the soul, even before answers appear. Trust grows stronger, and hope replaces despair as the heart learns that Allah listens closely in the stillness of the night. Tahajjud prayer creates a unique bond between the servant and Allah that is deeply personal and transformative. Standing in prayer when others are asleep softens the heart and removes spiritual heaviness. This worship is not rushed or habitual. It is intimate and sincere, allowing emotions to flow freely before Allah. Through tahajjud, the heart finds calm that cannot be achieved through worldly comfort. Anxiety fades as trust settles in, and burdens feel lighter with every sajda. Regularly offering this prayer trains the heart to seek Allah first in moments of difficulty, planting a lasting sense of reassurance and inner stability that carries into daily life. The Prophet Muhammad Salallahu Alayhi Wasalam treated the late hours of the night as a sacred opportunity for closeness to Allah. He would rise while others slept, dedicating time to standing, bowing, and prostrating in devotion. This was not out of obligation, but out of deep love and gratitude toward his Lord. His night worship reflected complete humility and reliance on Allah, even though his past and future were already forgiven. By observing this practice, believers learn that true honor lies in sincere worship, not status or ease. Following his example encourages a life centered on remembrance, patience, and a quiet strength rooted in faith. The companions Razi Allah Tala Anhu understood the value of the time before Fajr and protected it with great care. They organized their lives around worship, ensuring that night hours were not wasted in heedlessness. For them, faith was not limited to public actions, but deeply rooted in private devotion. They viewed waking before Fajr as a source of strength, guidance, and consistency in belief. This habit shaped their character, making them steadfast during trials and sincere in their intentions. Their dedication teaches that spiritual growth is built through unseen efforts, where Allah alone is the witness and rewarder of every sincere act. The silence before Fajr sharpens focus in a way that daylight cannot. With no noise, messages, or movement, the mind becomes clear and attentive. This calm environment helps a believer remain fully present in worship without rushing or distraction. Every word of remembrance carries more weight when spoken in stillness. In this quiet, sincerity deepens because there is no audience except Allah. Thoughts settle and intentions become easier to examine and correct. The heart listens more than it speaks, allowing guidance to be felt rather than forced. Such focused moments train the soul to value depth over quantity in every act of worship. Reciting the Quran before Fajr allows the heart to move in harmony with the words of Allah. At this time, the mind is fresh, making it easier to absorb meanings and reflect deeply. Each ayah feels alive, creating a rhythm that awakens faith from within and strengthens spiritual awareness. This connection forms a steady pulse in the heart, guided by divine words rather than emotions or circumstances. Regular recitation at this hour shapes inner sensitivity to right and wrong. Over time, the Quran becomes a living guide, influencing thoughts, choices, and reactions, as its light quietly settles into the depths of the soul. Waking early before Fajr builds a strong sense of discipline that reflects throughout the entire day. Starting the morning with intention and purpose creates a structured mindset, making it easier to manage time and responsibilities with clarity. This habit trains the believer to act thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Consistency in early rising also invites barakah into daily efforts. Tasks feel lighter, focus improves, and procrastination slowly fades. When the day begins with obedience to Allah, even ordinary actions gain meaning. Over time, this routine strengthens commitment, resilience, and gratitude, shaping a lifestyle where faith quietly guides decisions and actions without constant struggle. Spending the last part of the night in remembrance of Allah brings profound spiritual clarity and emotional healing. In these quiet hours, the heart becomes more receptive, allowing worries, fears, and inner conflicts to surface and be lifted through prayer and reflection. This process purifies the soul and nurtures emotional resilience. The stillness encourages mindfulness, helping the believer recognize patterns of thought and behavior that need correction. Gradually, the heart learns to rely on Allah for comfort and guidance rather than worldly distractions. This deep connection restores peace, reduces anxiety, and strengthens the ability to face daily challenges with patience and hope. Consistently waking before Fajr transforms a believer's life over time. Small, disciplined efforts in the early hours accumulate, creating a strong foundation for spiritual and personal growth. The habit shapes character, teaching patience, perseverance, and accountability to Allah. As this routine becomes a part of life, it influences decisions, relationships, and daily behavior. The calm and focus gained before dawn spill into daytime actions, making the believer more mindful, compassionate, and purposeful. Life becomes more balanced as worship integrates seamlessly with responsibilities. Ultimately, consistent pre-Fajr devotion molds a soul that thrives on discipline, sincerity, and connection to Allah, producing lasting blessings and spiritual elevation. Waking up before Fajr is not just a habit, it is a gift that strengthens your heart, faith, and life. May Allah guide you to embrace this blessed time. Fill your days with barakah and make your prayers accepted. If you felt inspired, comment below, Ya Allah, help me wake up before Fajr, and share your dua with others. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Graceful Deen for more powerful Islamic reminders that nourish your soul.